Deep in ancient history, in a time known to few, legends speak of two terrifying tribes, Gog and Magog. Mentioned in the Quran and various Islamic traditions, their names are associated with corruption and devastation. In this story, we will travel to a world filled with horror and mystery, where these tribes hide in the depths of the earth, waiting for the day they will emerge to spread chaos and destruction. Once upon a time, there was a righteous king named Dhul-Qarnayn, a strong and just man who traveled the earth far and wide, spreading justice and building civilizations. During one of his journeys, he arrived at a region between two towering mountains, where he found simple people living in constant fear. They told him terrifying tales of Gog and Magog, two savage tribes that would emerge from between the mountains to wreak havoc, kill people, destroy villages, and burn fields. The people pleaded with Dhul-Qarnayn to build a barrier to protect them from these savages. Dhul-Qarnayn agreed and ordered the construction of a mighty barrier made of iron and copper. The construction process was arduous and terrifying, with workers laboring hard while the sounds of clanging metals and the suppressed screams of Gog and Magog echoed from behind the barrier. The barrier was finally completed, transforming into a colossal wall that trapped Gog and Magog behind it. But the barrier was not just a wall. It held a mysterious energy, and eerie sounds of clanging and trembling could be heard at night. As if Gog and Magog were using all their might to break it and escape into the world. The ground would sometimes tremble under people's feet from the sheer force and fury of Gog and Magog. Years passed, and people almost forgot about Gog and Magog behind the barrier. But every now and then, someone would remember those terrifying nights when the ground shook and trembled from Gog and Magog's attempts to break free. They would wonder in fear, when will the day come when the barrier breaks? What will happen if these savages emerge into the world once again? One day, ominous signs began to appear, indicating the imminent emergence of Gog and Magog. People started having terrifying nightmares, the sky became dark and stormy, animals fled the region, and trees began to wither as if sensing the impending doom. People started hearing screams and buzzing sounds coming from deep within the barrier, as if Gog and Magog were breaking their chains with terrifying strength. Prophetic traditions warned of this dreadful day. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, spoke of Gog and Magog, informing people that their emergence would be one of the major signs of the hour. He told them that they would come out in immense numbers, spreading unimaginable corruption on the earth. The Prophet urged people to have faith and patience and to prepare for this terrifying day. One day, the nightmare came true. The barrier trembled violently, and the earth exploded with a terrifying sound as if groaning under the sheer force of Gog and Magog. The barrier broke open, and they emerged like a sweeping army, their numbers countless, their eyes gleaming with a sinister glow, and their voices roaring like thunder. They possessed enormous strength, and nothing could stop them.